Right, okay. Helps if I actually hit record, so that's where I'm going to start. So, hi, this is me learning how to do YouTube at a very old age. So, 2 Point Hospital, one of my favourite games. I have already completed it once, but I thought I'd start again. So, let's start again. She says, not knowing how to start again. So, new start?
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way.
My mouse is in the center of the screen.
So
Sorry.
join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
So, 2 Point Hospital reminds me 100% of when I was a kid, and my brothers and me, if they ever let me on the PlayStation, used to play Theme Hospital, which was just hilarious and chaotic. Very much enjoyed it. I am just letting this run in the background rather than saying it out loud. So this is Hogsport, and here's your first hospital. Click to get started. So, I'm really not great at reading aloud, but I will try it, see how I sound, and if it's awful and everyone hates it, I'll just leave stuff up for people to pause and read. So, on my most recent trip to a hospital, I found myself thinking, this place needs more animals. But which animals would be appropriate for a medical facility as well as a good company for our patients and staff? Yaks, emus, platypuses? I quickly realised I wasn't fit to make that decision alone. I'd like to investigate which creatures would be the most suitable for this task. Above all else, they should improve the overall alive to dead ratio in any given hospital. The Superbug Initiative has launched a global project. Check the Superbug network to contribute to the project and collect rewards. Fine. So, this is my first hospital. That's going to have to change. So, begin your career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basics of the job by establishing your first hospital. So, welcome to 2 Point County. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and curing some of our patients? First thing first, you'll probably want to look around. To move around the hospital, oh, that's just telling me how to move. I think I know how to move. So, I'm moving with WASD, and I can zoom in and out with my thingies. And then actually, yeah, so WASD moves that, and then I spin with these, with them. A and D, cool. Fine. Oh, I have to really move the camera for it to be happy. There we go. I don't like that it's inverted. I might have to mess around with the settings. The first thing the hospital will need is a reception. Patients will head here when they arrive. Let's build a reception desk near the entrance. Right, how do I go left and right? Oh, there we go. Q and E. Right. Down in my items. It's been about 2 years since I've played this game, so I'm still absolutely crap. So I think I can click it and drag to turn it. I'm going to put it quite close. Then I can kind of put some GP rooms around here and some seats around afterwards. Right, I need to hire an assistant to run the reception, because we all know receptionists are the loveliest people in the world. They truly are. They are just wildly understaffed. Okay, what we got? So we've got someone who's motivated, someone who's got emotional intelligence and motivated, rare these days, and someone who's got a load of skills. I actually prefer them to have less skills, so I can then kind of like train them up. So let's go for Perry Pickles, because he's pretty cheap. Right, great. Before you officially open, we need a GP's office. they call them GPs in America? That's a really dumb question. Do they call them GP or something else? Because don't they call it their family doctor rather than GP? Anyway, patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of the diagnosis. So they're going to keep coming back. So we're going to need quite a lot of GPs' offices. That's just telling me how to build a room. I'm more of a work it out as I go kind of person. So this is a minimum size of 3 by 3. So what have we got here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I can't fit 2 in here. This is going to be awful and ugly, but I'm going to do it anyway. And we'll work it out. I'm not going to block that window if we do that. We're going to go straight for minimal right now and then we'll update later. Okay, we need a doctor. We do want one with diagnosis, really, but I'm also not willing to spend, although if we get one good one now, let's get this one because they are good at treating and they're good at general practice. Yes, they haven't got diagnosis, but we can get that later. I'm going to zoom out a little bit in a minute. Good news, our hospital's now open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. After the reception, they'll be sent to the GP. Cool, so we're going to end up with like needing to... Yeah, thanks, I've just learned that. Basically, someone's going to come in, get diagnosed, and I'm going to have to get them a treatment room. What I am going to do is quickly put a bench in and put in a snack machine because then I can get some more money in.
On 2 Point Radio. You're listening to Harrison Wolf, the lone voice of reason, ready to spread some truth to all our vigilant listeners.
I think that man might be quite high.
Your ears and get ready to find out what's really
on the radio.
on. But first, here are some people playing musical instruments.
What is he doing? Okay, so he's been diagnosed. Diagnose our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the message list at the bottom right. Looks like we need to build a pharmacy to treat the patient. Okay. Right. So this is my message. So I need to build a pharmacy and then I'll need to hire a nurse. So let's get the patient to wait, otherwise he'll be sent home. So I need to go to my rooms and pharmacy. So this is another 3 by 3. Where do I want it? Let's do it right next to this. It's fine because I can fill in this space later. My hospitals always look super ugly. Put that in there. And I think that's all the room needs. And now I need to hire a nurse.
No money, no treatment.
And let's just do this. Cheese for Brains has always forgotten their password. Guilty. Right, there we go. So he should now go to here and get treated. Whilst we do that, I'm going to do a new GP practice. So if I click on this and do copy, I can get an exact copy of the room and put it down over here. There is a way of rotating the room. I just can't remember how. It might just be a drag and... There we go. I'm going to do that and I'm going to move this door over this side. I might have to move rooms around later, but this is just about getting this sorted to begin with. Let's hire another doctor. Well done, we've cured our first patient. We've earned some money and the hospital's reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. I fall over my words a lot. When a doctor or nurse treats the patient, their ability will influence the chances of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosis and treating patients to keep the money coming in, so we can expand the hospital.
Staff announcement. We've just cured our very first patient.
Let's do this. It's quite a wide range one. I mean, kind of concerning that you have a cheese for brain doctor, but we'll go for it. Now that we've got some expensive machinery, we should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and we will need repairing. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be disrepair, that's not a word. Disrepair. it can be a fire hazard if fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain the machines. While you're at it, make sure we put some fire extinguishers nearby. Better safe than sorry, right? So let's hire a janitor. Generally, one with maintenance skills is what you want. It's also good to have mechanics because they can upgrade stuff. But again, I'll just train people up later. What I am going to do is go and get some fire extinguishers in here. I'm also going to get a bin over here and over here. If I can make it pretty, people are generally happier.
I've started exploring past lives. I've tried
I don't want to go too mad though because I haven't got much money yet.
And pocket watches, but I find listening to my own voice works best.
Oh, I need to place another extinguisher apparently.
Then another thing. And
I should probably read what I actually need to do.
Then another thing.
It seems a bit stupid to have two in the same room, so I'm going to put one out here. Janitors will be called to repair a machine when its maintenance level falls below 50. You can request that a janitor repair it sooner. Make sure everyone's happy. Patients are going to get bored, thirsty and hungry over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food and drinks. So that's why I've put this seat in and why I've done this. So they also need another bench, a leaflet stand and a drinks machine. Okay, so let's go here. We're going to put another bench over here. Let me just... My controls are inverted, sorry, it's really annoying. And again, I'm just really bad at games. And a leaflet stand can go here. That means they will spend money on these and it'll make me money. Eventually I'll get an arcade machine. Right, what's the super bug thing? Oh, 1 minute. Staff get tired as they work and will eventually want a break. So basically I need to make them a staff room. I think I've been in approximately one workplace with a staff room in the UK and they're always just a crappy canteen. Thankfully where I work now has got quite a nice kitchen. So these are really bad. Minimum size is 3 by 2. So I'm literally just going to slip this in here and then I will just make it nicer later. So that is actually all I need for this. But what I am going to do is to give them a drinks machine. I think you can do things like give them a, I mean you can put pretty much anything in here. But, oh okay. Yeah, I was going to put a dartboard but I haven't got enough yet. So that's fine. So let's just give them a drinks machine. And a snack machine in here so then they can just refuel. It's a bit rubbish really, but I don't think I've even got a TV yet.
If you smell something suspicious,
So yeah, there we go.
37B.
So they'll go to their break. They'll have breaks over here basically. I was going to do something before then and now I've forgotten. Which will happen a lot. Yeah, so that's saying to place bins, place bins, otherwise people will litter, which obviously I've already done. And it wants me to build toilets, so I can build toilets. That's what I was going to do. Look at the super bug. Okay, that is way beyond us at the moment, so we're going to ignore that. So room, toilets. So these are a 3 by 2 as well. So I could sneak them in here. I've made this really ugly already. I already hate this place. We're going to put these in here and then I'm going to work them out later. Oh, that's really awful. I'm going to do that. We'll work it out. I can only put 2 toilets in it. Can I put sinks opposite them? Yeah. So we're going to do that and then we're going to put a bin here. I'm going to put plant in here too, so it's a bit nicer.